Good evening, everyone. In my presence is the veteran, acclaimed filmmaker Adoor Gopalakrishnan, sir, whose film Pinneyum, which is garnering rave reviews across the world, was screened at IFFLA 2017. I'm very honored that you are speaking with us tonight, and we loved the film. Would you please give us a little bit insight for our audiences as to what the film is about?
Well, it's about the present day situation back home in India, and particularly in Kerala, and it talks about the middle class idea about good life. They think everything can be bought with money, so there's a craving to make more and more money as quickly as possible. So here is a character who was unemployed in the beginning. He marries into a family, and he has to, perforce, he has to live on the earnings of his wife and all that. So in a situation from there, he finally finds a job, and with a job in hand, he finds that everybody seems to approve of him now. He suddenly starts attracting respectability, acceptability, and all that. So he thinks the wrong lessons he learns from there is that he should make more money in the shortest time possible. So he makes a very naive plan to fake his death and claim insurance money. Well, that follows a big tragedy for everybody involved, because it's not only while faking his death, actually he dies a virtual death, because he loses he cannot come back, he cannot appear before the people, because he is a wanted criminal. Then suddenly, somebody who is not a real criminal, he is drawn into it, and then he commits a crime, he cannot escape from it. So he loses his identity, ultimately, and it's a question. Suddenly the question is, who is he? What is his self? So everybody involved, not only himself, everybody are involved. All 2-3 families involved in it. They are all into total disaster. This is what the film is talking about. It's a kind of a moral story at one level, because you, in your eagerness, in your obsession to achieve something, you throw away the values, to the winds, and that brings disaster.
And thank you, sir. It is so brilliantly portrayed in such an interesting fashion. Even there is almost that almost 180-degree turn that the film takes from the first soft-paced, very beautiful locales, and just the tranquility of life, and into the sudden change of what occurs in the second half, as you just described. Do you feel that these kind of films can influence the minds of a generation towards something better?
Yes, if they care to come and see the film.
Gosh, sir, I wish everybody in the world sees this film. It's beautiful, and coming from an acclaimed and incredible filmmaker like you, I would really think that was going to happen for sure.
Because the film is my response to what is happening around me. Because this is a comment on what is there. It's a warning about what is going to happen. So we need to be warned, we need to be advised, we need to become aware of what is happening. It's very important. Film, a work of art, can at best make you aware, that's all. It cannot teach you lessons and all that. From the awareness, it should grow. From the awareness, you should start action. That's what is expected.
Thank you, sir. And one last question. In your long and illustrious career, you've done so much, you've achieved so much. There are so many young filmmakers who look up to you. Can you give them one bit of your best advice as to how they should pursue their career? Just one small bit of advice, sir.
No, they should basically have a passion, and they should have a creativity, a sense of creativity within them, and then they should be polite enough, humble enough to learn. It's very important. Learning doesn't mean just the idea of putting camera before somebody and making them talk and then tell a story. The story is after all an excuse to make people experience life. Your work should have respect for the audience. That's very important. Normally what happens, the popular cinema thinks that the audience is stupid. No, they have no thinking. They're incapable of thinking. That's what they think. But an intelligent film respects the intelligence of the audience. They expect that the audience will see everything. They infer a lot from the film. They will imbibe the spirit of the film. They will take the experience of the cinema back home, and then that will work on their minds. That is what is the function of a real good film. So the newcomers, their job is to learn life, learn about life. Not only they cannot be at their youth, they cannot be. You cannot ask for them to have that kind of long experience. How they can earn the experience? By watching good films, by reading good literature, and so many avenues are open to them. So they should make use of that, and in a spirit of learning, that is what is important.
Thank you, sir. I truly, with great respect, I'm thanking for this interview. Thank you, sir.